Isang love letter para sa'yo. Feast servant. Servant mahal. Alam namin napapagod ka rin. Minsan nagdududa. Yung nakakapansin ba? Yung mga simpleng bagay na ginagawa mo. Yung tahimik na dasal. Yung pabor na hindi mo na mabilang. Yung pagngiti kahit sa loob-loob mo, hirap. Yung pagtulong kahit walang pumapalakpak. Pero gusto namin malaman mo, nakikita ka. Ni Lord at ng mga taong pinaglilingkuran mo. Sa bawat sakripisyo, sa bawat maliit na oo, nakikita ka. Hindi to tungkol sa dami ng ginagawa. Hindi sa laki ng posisyon, kundi sa laki ng puso. Sa pagmamahal mong hindi humihinto. Itong feast natin, ang tahanan na to, nabuo dahil sa mga pusong katulad ng sayo. Hindi to nagsimula sa ilaw, o sa tugtugan, o magandang LED wall. Nagsimula to sa isang taong nagsabi ng, sige, ako na lang. Nagambag, nagpakita, nanalangin, habang wala nakatingin. Tapos dumami tayo. May sariling feast, may sariling LG, may sariling service. At sa bawat kwento at usad ng oras, laging may servant katulad mo na punong-puno ng halaga. At kung makakalimutan mong mahalaga ka, eto ang paalala. Nakikita ka. Sa puso ng community na to, mahal na mahal ka.
This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Hey, good evening to our fellow officers, sweethearts, kapuso, kapatid, kapanalig, kaservisyo, and this your turbo speaking. And of course, we apologize for the delay of an hour long. And of course, we're supposed to air this Mapping 101 Thursdays at around 2300, but due to some sort of transportation related delays owing to this traffic mess brought by this sudden rainpour, and now we are back at the base at midnight already. And likewise, we're going to push through with this Mapping 101 Thursdays even if it's the Friday midnight already. And Love Connect has been concluded already recently. And of course, you could find great love and relationship advices that has been aired. But right now, we're going to review all sorts of mapping related issues that we have been spotted lately, whereas we are about to, you know, correct everything that we should. And while we are setting up some sort of the live but hopefully we could be fine and well, especially that at those times that we need the most, there are navigation related errors that got occurred, particularly on those heading to One Ayala by Grab car or in drive car or joyride car or cars when they have been misdirected to a particular roadway where they shouldn't be on the ground. There's a no left and U-turn sign right at the first signalized junction after the main signalized junction, but a particular navigation app still refuses to take those down despite repeated calls already. And we are going to show it to you, this erratic navigation that should never be happened in the first place. Right as we speak, the E Street is considered a one-way exit already, but in some cases wherein errors in navigation apps have misdirected to make illegal turn, where in reality these have been modified already to use the courtyard drive at all. And whereas this should be flagged down already as misleading already, And if these demands are failed to meet, then there would be a ground already for possible sanction based on the merits of the case. And likewise, the Uptown Mall in BGC's 36th Street have gone problematic as well, wherein these should be fixed as well. But we will be going to use the ID editor right as we speak. And so, to aid with these changes that we need to do, okay, we have an ID editor that is being shown on our live cast. And therefore, we couldn't hold this microphone for more than the allotted time that we need to do. But hopefully, we could have some sort of, you know, the show and the hide feature that we could be able to do as well. And right as we are going to zoom the scene, this one is more of a problematic one. And we are going to correct all of this into the highest layer as possible in order to avoid some sort of issues that may cause sort of inconveniences. And this should be a viaduct and not all the way around. And this should be a continuous one, but for some reason they have failed to adapt to this tagging that it should happen. And therefore, layer should be at the highest elevation as possible. And of course, this is very important since we're dealing with the multiple stack of layers that represents the floor levels, and this is a common mistake that has been done by so many mappers that we should avoid altogether. And to avoid such recurring mistakes, upon our exploration, we have known already the needed schedules, even the surface times that we need to explore. And in this particular chapel, there's a daily mass, Saturday vigil mass, and even the Sunday holy mass. But before we correct this one, then let's lengthen this feature. Particularly, we have to place a 10-kilometer speed limit in order to decrease some sort of speeding incidents. And this one should be relocated into this one in order not to cause a sort of navigation related issue while we are at the course of its editing. And for some reason, editors are yet to rectify on the problematic map that needs to be corrected. And this one should be as easy as 1, 2, 3. And let's say it should never be a pedestrian crossing right above the footbridge, as this would violate itself the rule that we have established. This one is an entrance to the parking itself. But however, if we're going to review this, there's surely a problem that needs to be resolved. And that mall area itself should no longer encroach on the sidewalk. And where hopefully this and other issues could be resolved in a matter of seconds or so. And as we have corrected on this one could allow a left and right turn, but for the entrance, this should be a straight on only and not the other way around. This should be okay, but no U-turn should be imposed. And then we're going to some sort of an inner street, particularly on a particular street with a double yellow line. Whereas this one, it should be an only right turn and no other way around. especially on these double yellow lines that were placed by the authority. And to avoid such fines and penalties, and to promote road safety, we're going to disable these illegal turns that would be deemed critical to safety and security. And such turn lanes could be an indicator where it should be okay, and this one should be an only right turn at all. And hopefully they would respect the restrictions that are set forth by the management. And likewise, we welcome the installation of these jersey barriers that would prevent anyone from making such illegal turns. And upon our deliberation, no left turns should be made coming from the westbound of the 36th Street that would cause an obstruction to traffic flow, which is going to be against the very law that we have to. And we're going to recalibrate this into this. And now we have done a sort of correction to this portion where it deemed it problematic for some to have this erratic navigation where it shouldn't be happening at the first place for the Uptown Mall in BGC. And it should be a right turn only. And likewise, such problematic junctions a problematic junction should be studied thoroughly and place any restrictions that are present to it. And now we are about to save this live as it happens. now we are saving that change to the server. And now, as we are going back to the comprehensive review, especially if we're going to explore that mall, please make sure that you have a sufficient knowledge right there, particularly on mapping these areas that are of high interest, especially on this nearby chapel. So, to close this up, we have warned everyone regarding this incorrect navigation instruction that may pose high risk to fines and penalties. And on the next stop, we have done on the comprehensive review of the BGC navigation and map that has to revise. Instead of reviewing that bus routes that were supposed to happen but due to delay, we will shelve it for the next week. So, good night everyone, have a sweet dreams, and always remember to be safe, be well, stay strong, stay safe, stay dry, and you are loved.
Isang love letter para sa'yo, Feast Servant. Servant mahal. Alam namin napapagod ka rin. Minsan nagdududa. Yung nakakapansin ba? Yung mga simpleng bagay na ginagawa mo, yung tahimik na dasal, yung pabor na hindi mo na mabilang, yung pagngiti kahit sa loob-loob mo, hirap. Yung pagtulong kahit walang pumapalakpak. Pero gusto namin malaman mo, nakikita ka. Ni Lord at ng mga taong pinaglilingkuran mo. Sa bawat sakripisyo, sa bawat maliit na oo, nakikita ka. Hindi to tungkol sa dami ng ginagawa. Hindi sa laki ng posisyon, kundi sa laki ng puso. Sa pagmamahal mong hindi humihinto. Itong feast natin, ang tahanan na to, nabuo dahil sa mga pusong katulad ng sayo. Hindi to nagsimula sa ilaw, o sa tugtugan, o magandang LED wall. Nagsimula to sa isang taong nagsabi ng, sige, ako na lang. Nagambag, nagpakita, nanalangin, habang wala nakatingin. Tapos dumami tayo. May sariling feast, may sariling LG, may sariling service. At sa bawat kwento at usad ng oras, laging may servant katulad mo na punong-puno ng halaga. At kung makakalimutan mong mahalaga ka, eto ang paalala. Nakikita ka. At sa puso ng community na to, mahal na mahal ka.